Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to the extended reading for the Twin Flames and Separation, No Contact. And thank you guys so much for choosing to be here and support my channel in this way. I really appreciate it. So let's dive right into these messages. We're going to take a look and see, how is your absence having an emotional impact on your divine masculine at this time? Let's look at this energy, okay? How is your absence having an effect on your divine masculine at this time? Okay, we have eye in the sky. So what this tells me, you guys, is that your masculine feels very kind of mystified right now, looking up. So to me, it's like when we're looking up, it's kind of like this representation that we're looking to the stars for answers. We're looking for signs. We're looking to the heavens above, you know, our higher power, our creator, to explain to us what the hell's going on. So I feel like right now, this masculine in your absence is really looking for answers. He's really trying to understand something about what he's feeling, what he's thinking, what this connection may be. He wants something explained to him. He's looking for an explanation. All right, let's see what else he's experiencing here in your absence. Okay, thank you for loving me in my dark time. So what he's also thinking about and how it's affecting him, it may be, feminine, that you really loved him and cared about him through a dark time. Maybe you did want to be there for him during those tower moments, but he wouldn't let you. That could be it, okay? Maybe you were just really kind to him and giving to him, and, you know, just very gracious just with your time and your energy. Maybe he was not doing that well and you just loved him anyways. So there's just something here where he's trying to, think back on that time and maybe like, how could you have cared for me? How could you have loved me? Because remember, there was that unlovable energy, maybe not feeling good enough. So how your absence is having an emotional impact on him as he's trying to gain answers and understanding how you could have loved him, or why you wanted to continue to be with him, even though maybe he wasn't doing well, or he was flawed, or he had hurt you even. There could have just kind of trying to wrap his head around that. Very interesting. All right, let's see what else. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands is like just taking off, moving forward. Some of you may have tried to contact this masculine with the Eight of Wands, even though he was in a dark space. You may have continued to try to be there for him. You may have tried to reach out to him to say, hey, I'm still here for you if you need anything. And I feel like this masculine is, again, kind of mystified by this. Like, why would you want to be with me? I was either terrible to you or I'm not being loving towards you. Why would you still want anything to do with me? Okay. Now, for some of you guys, that may not be the story. So I'm getting a second scenario. Some of you guys may have just flew away. Okay. And that doesn't mean that you were not loving at all. That could have been the most loving thing that you could have done, not only for your masculine, but for yourself. You may have just gone away. You may have just cut off that contact. You may have just done as much as you could do, but this masculine was in a very dark space and you just couldn't either. It's not like you couldn't deal with it. It's just that it may have been leaking over to you and affecting you in a negative way. So you had to save yourself. So you may now be the ghost. You may be a mystery now. There may be this unfinished business where this masculine is just like, where did you go? I wonder where you're at. I wonder what's going on. I wonder how you're feeling, right? So there's this energy here of gratitude, just kind of like grateful the time that you did have, or when you were being very kind and loving and caring towards him. But I feel for some of you guys, this energy is gone. It's over. And he's wondering where you went, basically. So there's this feeling of missing you and kind of trying to figure out what happened. Salem, guardian, protector. I do feel, you guys, that with this angel card, especially here, some of you guys were like a guardian and a protector to this masculine. You were always there for him. You were always there to offer your assistance or your help. And some of you guys just got burned out on this, and you may have said, I can't do this anymore. I got to save myself. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You finally got to a point where you realized perhaps that maybe it was like beating a dead horse, because it says, I love when you shine bright for all to see. So this masculine, I feel, has this like hidden respect that maybe you stopped. And I'm not trying to say you guys were ever chasing this masculine, but in some way it's kind of happy that you just focused more on yourself or just moved forward and maybe even left him behind. Because in some kind of weird way, I'm picking up on a masculine. You know, when you're in such in such dark times, you almost want to be abandoned, but of course you don't, but you're just like, you want to push people away. That's what I'm picking up for this masculine. And you could only be this angel for so long. And some of you guys may have just said, you know what, give me a call and let me know, when you have it together or when you're ready, kind of thing. And it's not like you're putting your life on hold or anything, but this masculine is in this the emotional impact that you've had on him is that there is this hidden kind of respect or being happy that you finally are like taking care of yourself and doing you for a change. So that may not resonate for everybody, but I just had to put that out there because that's what's coming up. Yeah, so we have the death here. I feel, feminine, though, you either ended it or finally just were like, I can't do this anymore. I can no longer do this to myself. I deserve more than this. I'm not going to wait around. And it wasn't like in this bitchy way. It could have been for some of you guys. It was in this, I have to take care of me. I love you, but I have to take care of me too. Okay. So this masculine again knew that you had to do this and this was positive for you. So I don't feel like there's this feeling of being mad at you for this or like just even really feeling a negative way towards you. It's almost like having mad respect for you is the message I keep getting here. Because you had to take care of yourself. You did what you had to do, right? You did what you had to do. Yep, there it is. You're so innocent. It's not like you're perfect, but we have nude angel, innocent and pure. You're coming through as an angel to this masculine. You're my angel, right? Aerosmith. And I feel like you brought some sort of blessing and light to this masculine's life, even in a dark time. And I do feel like he is grateful for that time that he had with you. But now in your absence, maybe he's really missing this. But there's also this feeling of you deserve something better than me. I'm not good. I'm no good kind of thing. So there's a little bit of that. Not feeling sorry for oneself, but feeling so broken and dark that you're just not worthy. As in, he's not feeling worthy of you, divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. Our timelines are about ready to collide, merge. So remember I was talking about this 10 and then the 1 and then like this cycle completion, right? And then we have the 6 of Cups right after that. There is some sort of a merging of your timelines at a later date. So it's not completely over between the two of you. But the thing is, this masculine must get to a point where he doesn't feel this low. And we have the King of Cups. That's beautiful because the King of Cups is devoted to balancing his emotions, right? He's devoted to working on himself. The King of Cups always reminds me of the counselor, somebody that may be in counseling, working with their inner child, getting therapy. They're in a support group, something they're working on themselves. So this work and everything that's being done is eventually going to help with merging your timelines, because I feel, feminine, that there's something happened and you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve what happened to you. You were a victim of this masculine's, basically his unhealed wounds and trauma. You know what I mean? Like you just basically got in the line of fire of something. And it doesn't make it okay, but you didn't deserve that. He knows it. And I do feel like he does feel badly about it after the fact, and maybe has had a lot of time to think about this. But how he is impacted by your absence is the fact that you carried on, that you moved forward. So in a way, it forces him to have to do some sort of work, especially if he ever wants to see you again. If he ever wants to be in your world again, he is going to have to level up and change. So you inspire him to want to be that better version of himself, because really you're coming through as an angel. You're already so light It's not about you being perfect or better than the masculine, but you already have this light that you carry. You gave this love to this masculine so freely, and he just could not return it in the same way. So he remembers you as this pure light angel, this guardian, this protector, somebody that he's grateful for knowing. Thank you for loving me in my dark times. Not a lot of people have done that for me, but you did. So you stand out to him as this person that loves him. Okay? That's beautiful. So what special signs is the universe using and guiding the both of you back to one another? Let's look at this. What signs is the universe using in order to guide the two of you back to one another? Okay, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Hidden information is waiting to be discovered. So maybe keep a dream journal. I know when I have an amazing, incredible, just super detailed dream, I'm like, as I'm waking up, I'm remembering it. Immediately when I wake up, I remember it. And then I go to maybe make breakfast or something and then brush my teeth. And then the dream and all the details start dissipating and I just can't grab it. So it's very important to have a journal bedside. That way you can write it down. You can even do the little notes in your phone, type it out or whatever, just little things, because I feel like spirit is using certain things in your dreams to give you information about your connection, about what your masculine is going through, about what you need to focus on, about what maybe the future might hold, etc. So we have the numbers 8 to 9. All right, what else? What other things is the universe, what special signs is the universe giving the two of you to guide you back to one another? So this also goes for the masculine as well. So he's having some sort of dreams here. Yeah, we have Blue Christmas. So I'll have a Blue Christmas without you. Elvis coming through, feeling down. So when we're feeling down, when we're feeling confused, maybe depressed, lost, this is when these dreams are going to come through with hidden information to basically show us the way. And you have that star right on that. So that's that bright shining star. It's like the North Star. Your connection is the North Star for each other, guiding the way. I believe it was that star that guided the three wise men to the nativity scene, that manger with baby Jesus. So they followed the stars, they followed the signs, and it led them to, it led them to Jesus. So there is some kind of a message in that where it is about following the signs, because this is divinely guided here. All right, what else? Yeah, look at that, Ten of Swords, the end. Yeah, when we're feeling down, when we're feeling at our wits' end, when we just feel like we can't take it another day, there's something that comes in the form of a dream. You have a dream, and there's something that comes to you, and it's just it brings some sort of hope. It brings some sort of restored faith or renewal to you, to each other. So in a way, you guys are, like I just said, you're each other's stars, basically. Yeah, like guiding, like the guardian guiding. Also, in my dark times, you guys are coming to each other in your darkest hour. Your energy. Wow, that's pretty cool. So hopefully that means something. But yeah, definitely write down your dreams. Pay attention to what comes to you. It might even not even be like when you're sleeping. It may just be when you're daydreaming or you're meditating or you're just kind of vibing out, listening to music. Whatever downloads or things come to you, definitely write those down and pay attention, because that's information about this connection and what people are feeling emotionally and where they're at. Okay, so what this is doing is it's trying to get you to see things from the other person's perspective. So this is interesting. So whatever you're feeling is coming up in your divine masculine's dream, and this is giving him an opportunity to feel something that you felt. The only way that we can understand things is by identifying with how other people feel. So kind of like getting to be the empath for a moment. And when we have that great empathy, we can take on somebody else's energy and emotions, and we can actually feel it and feel like all kinds of things from it. So what I'm getting here is that there's something that's happening in this masculine's dream where and I feel like it's a sad dream. It's something where he can't reach you, or he can't talk to you, or you're not facing him. There's words that aren't coming out. He can't walk towards you. He's stuck. There's something there. Or he sees you in pain. And what this does is when he wakes up with this feeling, I hate to say it, of sadness. And he gets to try on your feelings. He gets to identify with how you feel. And this will help him to just identify. It'll help him to see things in a totally new perspective, from your perspective, to gain a better understanding of you and what he put you through and what you must have gone through and how you felt, etc. And 6-4 is 10. So again, there's that completion here, 10-10. 10-10. Could be October 10th for some of you. I'm getting here. There could be something major happening in your connection in the fall or October of this year, possibly. Like towards the end of the year, maybe Christmas, the holiday season. I always see the holiday season starting at like October, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Anyways, yeah, and then also this goes both ways though, you guys. You may be also having dreams or getting downloads about how your masculine is feeling. You could be an empath and you could start feeling just really blue. Do you see how this is blue? Everything is blue. That's crazy. Blue, those communications. So there's some kind of emotions. You guys will be like connecting through your emotions, through your heart chakra, even though this is not green, but the communication that you're getting from each other is through your feelings, your emotions, through telepathy or dreams. That's what I'm getting here. So you may suddenly feel very down and very sad, feminine. You're picking up on how your masculine is feeling. That's it. Yep, go within. So maybe there is something here that your angels have to share with you, because it says go within. Your angels have a special message they want to share with you. So yes, take the time to meditate. Take the time to close your eyes. Take the time to quiet things down and listen, because you're picking up on something about your masculine here, and vice versa. He's picking up on stuff with you too. Wow. Special occasion. Okay, interesting. Make it a special occasion, basically. Yes. So what special signs is the universe? There's special occasions. So there will be like a special time, or you'll go to a special place. You'll be drawn. You'll get a sign. Your angels are helping you guys to kind of like do something special. And in the special place that you go, you're going to be able to connect with each other's energy. It might even be that you guys run into each other. It does say 1,000, but I'm getting here 10 again. I don't know. 10s are huge in this reading right now, connecting the two of you. So the numbers are 10s. We have King of Wands. So this right here, it's like magnetized, magnetic energies, a pull, a feeling, an inspiration. There will be some kind of a special, maybe even like a special event or a special occasion that you will be attending to. And that might be when you run into this masculine, or he sees you, or you guys run into each other. So definitely spirit is working with your energies to get you guys to do certain things, to recognize certain things, to plug into each other in order for the two of you to follow these signs back towards each other. Because remember, there's a merging. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I only picked 2 cards for each. So I'm just going to go ahead and even it up here. What else? One of a kind, snowflake. So it's this one of a kind, once in a lifetime. I just got that once in a lifetime energy. Something very, very special, very, very unique. Something that's very, very specific, that it can only mean one thing. That's what I'm getting here. It's a one of a kind sign from spirit that you know without a shadow of a doubt that it absolutely has to do with your person, your twin flame. There's no other way. It's like something so uniquely tied to them that when you get this sign, or when your masculine gets this sign, it's like, whoa, I see it very clearly now. It's so clear you can't ignore it. And it's because it's coming straight from the divine. Your guys' spirit team is sharing it with you guys for a reason. Yep, Nine of Flames. This right here is about, wanting to fight against it, right? Wanting to defend ourselves against it. But this tells me here that as much as we may want to turn a blind eye and not deal with something, we're really going to have to stay strong and basically fight through this. So this is your spirit team's way of basically showing you that if you really want this, there's going to have to be like this fighting energy. And I feel, feminine, that you guys may have already tried to show up for your masculine in his dark time. He may have pushed you away. He may have told you, I'm sorry, I just don't want this. So you may have had to walk away. So I don't see that this is you fighting for it. I see that this is the masculine fighting for this. I really do. This is the masculine fighting for this. If he really wants this, he'll fight for it to make this happen. So we have 9, 10. What's interesting here is we have the 8 and then 2 plus, 9. So 8, 9. And then we have 8 plus 2 is 10. 8, 9, 10. So there's some sort of steps right now that are being taken, and also that that spirit is showing the two of you that these are the specific steps that are in place to get the two of you to this 10, which is the completion of the cycle, this merging of your timelines. So definitely pay attention to one of a kind, where it can only be specifically your twin flame. It's a sign about them. Spirit knows what those signs are and is going to be using these signs to get your guys' attention about each other, to kind of get ready for, I don't want to say a fight, but for the masculine to get ready to fight for this, to bring this back, okay, to become stronger, to really fight against those fears, to fight against those demons that have been trying to keep him in the dark for a very long time. So something is on the verge of happening. So it's picking himself up off the floor and instead becoming the King of Wands, which is somebody who's just such a strong survivor. If all the kings are survivors and badass, it's the King of Wands. Okay. So that's where the masculine is at right now. And the feminine, I'm not getting here like you need to do too much to fight for this. I just feel like you just need to continue to work on yourself, do your healing, and just allow whatever is meant to be, just be, period. So but Spirit's going to be sharing some special signs and special messages with you about everything. So definitely pay attention. All right, you guys, what messages from the heart does your divine masculine want to share with you today? Let's look at this. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, you guys, is a card of energy. It's a card of movement forward, very quick, very spontaneous energy. It's also a card of communication. This masculine right now may want to communicate with you. He may feel a lot of energy towards you, and he's holding it back. It says, I can't hold it back, but obviously we know he is holding it back. Okay, so there's something there. Exploring unconditional love. Interesting. So the Ace of Cups, of course, is our own cup of love, right? What do I need to look at? So before this masculine offers this cup of love to you, divine feminine, I feel like he's holding it back for himself. He's looking at it, making sure that it's basically worth presenting to you. So I feel like this right here is the holdup right now, working on this cup of love. And I love that we had the King of Cups in this reading, because the King of Cups would be working on his cup of love. It's beautiful. And I'm getting here, just because I'm not communicating with you does not mean I don't love you. That's the message. Nine of Cups. No one can satisfy me the way that you can. So I'm getting here, you're my dream. You're my dream girl. You're my dream. You're my angel. No one can satisfy me like you can. And then 9 plus the 1, 10. 10 of Cups. Like, you're my 10 of Cups. Yeah. You're my happily ever after. It's like knowing these things, but being in a cage and not being able to let yourself out. That's the masculine right now. Yeah, we're speaking the same language, Two of Wands. So to me, this is a masculine and feminine that are, you may have not spoke the same language before, but deep down inside, you guys do speak the same language. You guys both feel exactly the same way about each other. It's just that in this 3D existence, this masculine and all his darkness, his shadow, his fears, his traumas, his demons is holding him back from this. But at a higher, like from his higher self, he's saying, we do speak the same language. I love you just as much as you love me. That's beautiful. Yep. Lovers. So he's still questioning this in the 3D world. Is this real or am I imagining it? The lovers, of course, is that divine love connection. It's that ultimate love that you've been looking for your entire life. It's so magical. You almost feel like, is this even real? Am I just even imagining it? Like, wait, can I even trust this? It just feels too good to be true. This is how your masculine has felt about you at some point in time, feminine. But of course, he questioned it a little too much, which may have been why he either pulled back or he allowed things in the outside world to destroy it. Six of Swords. So that storm is passing is what he's trying to tell you, Divine Feminine, where he's questioning everything, where he's not sure. The storm of his emotions, of all of his darkness, traumas, issues, whatever, ego, it's passing. So it's like this storm too shall pass is what he is telling you, Divine Feminine. That's what he's saying. The devil, yeah, that's what I just got. Battling his demons. I feel like he's been battling his demons for quite some time, okay? But that storm is going to pass. Yeah, look at that. That's so beautiful to get right after the devil. My pathway is illuminated and clear. So he will clear this devil energy up. He will clear up this ego. He will clear up all of these demons that are holding him back on his pathway towards you and this very enlightened, beautiful connection that deep down inside he knows he deserves, but his demons are telling him he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve you. He's not good enough. We have the Three of Cups, and I do like this because he is confirming for you that right now he is spending time with other people. And remember, you guys, it's through these connections that he's getting to sharpen these tools that he will be using later on to communicate with you and to bring this back into a union. Yep. The investment, so the time that he's spending with other people is an investment actually in your future. Now, you may not feel that way. You may feel like, wait a second, if you're investing in our future, then you would be with me right now. Not the case. There are other things that need to be learned, other things that need to be practiced and even healed right now, and other people are a part of that. So this is just a part of the process. Yep, I will return to you one day, Temperance. So, of course, Temperance is a card of reconciliation, and it's also a card of divine timing. So he is confirming here that he is going to return to you someday, Feminine. It is his intention to heal this. Yep, everything is coming full circle. The world. And the world already came up, as we know, right? It's kind of like that's where you guys are at right now. You guys are at the edge of the world, about ready to take a leap into the new. So there is a major cycle right now that is closing up. And after that cycle closes up, that all that karma, all that heaviness, all that burden, all that healing that needs to be done, then this is when that reconciliation is going to be made and had. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I lose myself when I'm with you. First of all, you're his divine feminine. So he is going to feel a lot of deep emotions and things that he doesn't feel with other people. So there's something about you where he's going to almost feel like he's drowning. He's almost going to feel like he's losing himself. That's a scary feeling, divine feminine, because you offer something very, very deep and very real. Something that, in my opinion, is out of this world. It's like out of this freaking realm. It's a different kind of love that he's never felt before in this 3D realm. And remember the indigo star seed that came up at the very beginning of the reading on the other side? I just feel like you guys come from a different, I don't know how to explain it, like different world, planet, dimension, something like that. So you're bringing some of that dimension into this one, and it's experienced and felt either during the time you guys spend together, during lovemaking, kissing, something. And so this masculine almost feels drunk off of this energy and feels like he's losing touch with reality, and that's very scary for him. So as beautiful and amazing as it is, it causes him to really question, like, is he just making it up in his head? Is he just getting lost? Is he just being ridiculous? What's going on here? So he's explaining to you that the depths that he feels when he's with you, it is difficult for him to kind of keep, control of himself. Queen of Pentacles. Remember, I was telling you, he loves that you're holding higher standards for yourself. There is some sort of a quiet respect that he has for you, that you have decided to rise up to the divine feminine queen that you are and just take care of yourself and do you. He loves that you've put up higher standards for yourself. So even if he never said that to you, even if it doesn't seem like he's feeling that way towards you, he absolutely has some sort of respect that you are taking care of yourself, that you're doing you, and that you feel worthy enough not to just sit around and wait on him. That's what I'm getting here. That's beautiful energy. I love it. All right. So now we're going to end this reading with specific moves that will be made by your divine masculine towards future reconciliation. Let's look at this energy. Love that. That's boss ass energy there. So to me, this is about the masculine basically taking some sort of an authoritative role, taking charge of the situation. This is good because I feel like this is absolutely the way that it needs to be for this particular dynamic. I feel like feminine, you've done enough. Some of you may have done too much, and now it is your time for this masculine to, I'm not saying chase you, but to approach you, to come back to you, to be the person to break the ice. The ball is in this masculine's court. So I do like to see this. Karmic partners, interesting. Triggers, wounds, and karma. I like this because remember, you guys, there's a lot of messages in regards to these situations that he's involved with right now that are actually helping him to become a stronger version of himself, to do things differently than he did before with you. So we can, in a way, thank these karmic partners and the things that he's learned from these karmic partners that are actually supplying him with this strength and these new tools to face you in a completely different way. So I feel like because of a karmic situation, he's actually able to, instead of just fantasizing it and just being tempted but not doing anything, right? He's gone through a variety of different lessons, you guys. The Seven of Cups means a variety of things. And I feel also, too, it took some sort of... this masculine may have felt, I'm just going to put it out there, that maybe the grass was going to be different or something. I don't want to say greener or better, but like maybe he was thinking he needed something different. Even though it was amazing with you, he felt like maybe he needed something different, a change of pace. He may have chosen someone else over you, feminine. But what I'm getting is that was either short-lived or it didn't live up to his fantasy. And it was through that experience that he's actually gained a lot of wisdom. So it's because of that wisdom that now he's seeing more clearly through that karmic situation. And so now he's able to actually come through knowing what he wants, knowing who he is, So the wishy-washy energy that he could have been in before, obviously that's not going to work this next time around. He's going to have to come back knowing what he wants because he knows now what he's not looking for and what he doesn't want. You see? So the specific moves that he made led him to be the stronger version of himself, even though it may have hurt you in the process, unfortunately. But remember how I said something could not have lasted the way that it did. Something had to crumble. The masculine had to learn something very specific. He had to see. Maybe he needed a freaking reality check, and I'm getting here, he got it. He got it through a karmic relationship or a situation. Absolutely. He does plan on pursuing you, feminine, courting you. And this is good because I feel like you guys have done enough. I really do. So I like to see that. All right, let's see what else. Well, that just fell out. Yeah, vibrations. So it's about being on the same wavelength, right? The vibration of just, I'm into you. You know that I'm making that particular move towards you. It's like you just know it. You feel it through a vibration. It's just a vibe you feel. So this is like vibing out together, really feeling each other's energy. So this masculine is going to basically get into the wavelength of knowing that he's the one that has to make this move. He's the one that's going to have to, contact you. These earphones like this is about you hearing from him. That's what I'm getting here. You're hearing from him. You're hearing from him, and he's telling you something to where you know that you're finally on the same wavelength. This is finally time for us to actually be together because we're finally on the same wavelength. That's what I'm getting. So this masculine is rising up to your vibration. Yep, Queen of Cups, there you are again. So remember, he couldn't handle the Queen of Cups before. He liked the Queen of Cups. It felt really good when he swam in your ocean of emotion, but he started to drown in that ocean of emotion. It scared the hell out of him. He had to get out of that freaking pool, that lake, whatever it was, your water. He had to get out. It was too much. So this time, because he's more on your vibration, he can handle the temperature of your waters. You see? Now he's craving this temperature. He wants it. He realizes that that's exactly what he's looking for. So his move towards you is to court you because he knows that you're what he wants. That's it. Because you're Queen of Cups. It's beautiful. So I feel like you're going to hear from this masculine. He is going to reach out to you. He is going to contact you. Ooh, we have false person. Okay, so what is this about? It says false person, manipulator, disguise, and warning. So we have free will, choices, ability, and liberty. Okay, what I'm picking up on, you guys, this is an old energy, and I don't feel like this is what the masculine is bringing to you. This is you having the free will choice whether or not you're going to believe him or not. This is where free will comes into play. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions when it comes to these kinds of connections, twin flame connections. I still feel that free will applies. I don't care what kind of connection is in any situation here on earth. You're in this 3D reality. Free will exists. Nothing supersedes it. So that's where you have the free will choice whether you're going to trust this masculine again. You may not, feminine. You may feel like you can't trust him. You may feel like, oh my God, what if I get hurt again? That's your free will choice not to take him back. That's why this is coming through. You may not feel that you can trust him. You may feel like he's going to hurt you again. And of course, the masculine has the free will choice to do that again, to make the wrong decision again. Absolutely. But to me, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So if you really, really want to see, if this is something that is meant to be or not, it may be that you have to just freely give this a chance and take a risk, or else you'll never know. I'm shuffling the wrong deck. Here we go. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay, what I'm getting here, you guys, this masculine is going to come in and court you. He's going to have a lot of passion towards you. All that magic, all that chemistry, all that stuff, it's still going to be there. What I'm seeing here with the Knight of Wands, sometimes this can be very quick and very passionate, getting involved in the moment. Make him wait. Make him wait. Make him work for this. Make him earn you again. Okay? So that's the way that you can basically test this out. If you're not trusting this, if you feel like this is just something where he just wants to, plug into you again, use your energy, and then he's going to be out or whatever is going on in your head, the way that you can gauge this is by not sleeping with him immediately, really giving him time to court you and to prove to you that he's changed. Okay, because the chemistry and attraction is very strong in this connection. And I know that you'll want to be with him like that, just like he's going to want to be with you like that. But I see that you do need to make a choice that's different this time, and don't jump into it. Yep, it's going to take hard work, feminine. It's going to take a lot of work and effort on your part to basically steer this masculine in the right direction. And I feel that as the feminine, you are the leader here, and you can basically guide your connection to the next stage that will be better, more evolved, because we have the staircase going up higher. Bring this to a higher level connection instead of maybe just a physical one. Really focus more on maybe just different things this time. And I feel like you can really guide it to a better place. I really do. Yep, healing. That's beautiful. You guys will heal and restore this connection. So this masculine, I feel, is going to also show up to do the work. He is going to prove to you that he means what he says. So that's another reason why actions do speak louder than words. This is great to hear. It's great to basically see you again, but is he really going to put in the effort and the work? Let him show you. Give him time to show you. That's why you don't immediately sleep with him, okay? And we have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, of course, it's your choice not to open up this door. If you feel like more work needs to be done, more healing needs to be done, then you have the free will to say, you know what, I'm not ready. And that is okay too. Absolutely. So as far as the timing is concerned, we have Sagittarius and we have Cancer's energy. So I know I said October. So I feel like October is huge. I really do. I don't know, these fall leaves are standing out to me. So October is huge, right? And then we just, the 5 plus 5, 10. I don't know, 10s are huge in this reading. But the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups, this is Sagittarius and this is Cancer. So Cancer season, I believe, starts in July. So anywhere between maybe July and Sagittarius season, which would be the 11th and 12th month. But I feel like there's something towards the end of the year that's really going to solidify either you guys being in an actual union, and this may be the lead up to the union. But the masculine's coming through as the Knight. The Knight is going to have to be simmered down. The water will kind of put out a little bit of those flames, right? So I feel feminine as the more, I don't want to say advanced, but the more evolved, I guess, or more in touch with yourself person. You are going to have to guide this masculine and like you're going to allow him to be in your waters, but you're going to show him how to swim in your waters, if that makes sense. So you're either going to do that or you're going to say, I can't do that. This is not what I want right now, or I need some space and time. And that's okay too. Remember, this is all a part of the healing. This is a journey. It's not necessarily a destination. I feel like eventually you're meant to get to a destination with each other. But if the work isn't there or the effort isn't there, then you have the free will choice to basically turn your back on this and say no for now, right? But yeah, I still feel end of the year, October, autumn energy here with this one. That's just what I'm feeling here. Maybe in Cancer season, feminine, you're going to really start to get a lot of intuitive hits. So pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to the telepathy that comes to you through your masculine, the dreams that you're having, the psychic downloads that you're getting. I feel like that's really highlighted. That's why Cancer is coming through, because you're really going to be feeling a lot of energy and vibration with your masculine. But him popping through in the physical world, I feel like it has something to do with October, towards the end of the year. So that's what I have for you guys today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed those messages and that you got something positive from this reading. And thank you guys again so much for choosing to hang out with me and just, support me in this way. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, you take care. Bye-bye.